Hey guys, welcome back to my videos. So today we're going to talk about some boxing combinations. It's going to be a basic combination, a couple of basic combinations, which is suitable for either beginner boxers or advanced boxers. It doesn't matter if you've been in boxing for many years, you can still try this. And if you're just starting out with boxing, you want to learn some more moves, this is excellent for you. So I mean, the thing is, I find with a lot of experienced boxers, sometimes they forget about the basics. They forget about the basics of boxing. So you need to go back to the basics and start from scratch again. Excuse me. Because without the basics, you really can't be a boxer. You know, you can't call yourself a boxer because everything comes from the basics. All the punches comes from the basics. 1, 2, up, up, hook, hook. Those are the 6 basic punches basically in boxing. There are many other things. There are defense, attack, going backwards, going sideways, jab, all that stuff. So today we're going to talk about a simple combination. Okay, first of all, it starts off with a jab. A jab is not a combination. I suppose you can call it a combination, but it's not a combination, it's a punch, jab. I'm orthodox, so if you're southpaw, it will be the same, exactly the same, guys. Just picture yourself in the southpaw position. So I'm jab, that's my jab. That's it, that's a punch. From that punch comes everything else. From that exact same jab. Doesn't matter if you're southpaw or orthodox. From that jab comes everything else in boxing. Your right hand comes there. After the jab you can throw the right hand. After the jab you can throw a left hook. After the jab you can throw a left uppercut. You can throw a right uppercut. Many things you can do. You can step, you can double jab, you can throw a jab, uppercut and a hook. You can throw many things, guys. You can throw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, uppercut, right hook. You can do many things, but it all comes back to the jab, and in my opinion is the most important punch in boxing. So always use your jab, guys, southpaw or orthodox. And remember, a jab is not there. Boom, boom. That's showing off, and it's being lazy, being a lazy bastard. Excuse my language, but it's being lazy when you're jabbing like this. Bum, 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 bum. Boxers who have had their style in the past are boxers like Roy Jones Jr. He was a phenomenal boxer. Not everybody can box like Roy Jones. Very few people, very few people can box like Roy Jones. I don't think anybody can box like him. Some people imitate his style, but the fact with Roy Jones is the thing with him is he was a great boxer. He was very athletic. He got away with certain things, like he was hands through the air, boom, uppercut there, boom, hook, hook, left hook. He got away with it with a lot of great fighters, but eventually it caught up to him when he got exposed by, I think it was Antonio Tarver. Antonio sussed him out, and he knew that to beat Jones you had to stay close to him, not give him space. But anyway, we'll get back on the subject today. Everything comes after the jab. So a basic combination is a 1, 2, jab, jab, 1, 2, 1, 2. Also southpaw, 1, 2, jab, 1, 2. There are many different things you can do from that. I was in Germany sparring against Marcus Bayer. He's a former WBC world champion, very good fighter, one of the best. And I was not boxing because they took away my boxing license in Britain, you know, for stupid reasons. They said I couldn't box if I had asthma. So they took away my license, so I couldn't box. So I had a lot of problems, you know. But I sparred. To get money, to get by, I was going on sparring trips to Germany and to Denmark, and sparring Michael Kessler. So when I sparred Marcus Bayer, he's a southpaw. First of all, I watched the other sparring partners. Now there were about 3 or 4 other sparring partners there from Europe, Eastern Europe and Russia, and tough guys, you know. they were sparring against Marcus Bayer. I was the only South African. I was based in England, but I was a South African. I watched these guys spar, and I promise you, every single boxer in front of me got dropped by a body shot. He got put down by a body shot. Marcus Bayer went like this, southpaw, jab, jab, jab. All of a sudden, quickly, Jay, he stepped in, and he comes with an uppercut, a left uppercut, and it catches you on the liver, right on the liver, with that left hand. And I saw three opponents in front of me as they sparred getting dropped, and they couldn't continue. They had to go out of the ring. So my turn, my first day sparring Marcus Bayer, I wasn't in great shape. I was just cruising along because I didn't have a license. I was just, a very frustrating time for me. But so I sparred Marcus Bayer, like my normal style, boom, boom, boom. Not long into the first round, he caught me with that same left punch there, that left uppercut there, just there. This is my right elbow. He caught me on the rib. I was in such pain. I could have laid down there for about 5 minutes, but I never showed him anything. I never showed him any signs. I never showed him I was hurt. I sucked it up. Yeah, I moved around. But I was in pain. But I refused to go down, guys. I refused to go down from that body shot. The next day, he did the same thing. Exactly the same thing. He caught me there. My hands were there, boxing normally, because I didn't have a trainer at the time. I was training myself. I was going to Germany by myself. I was arranging trips to Germany and Denmark by myself. I had no agent. I had no trainer. I was on my own, guys. I was living in my car in England, thanks to the British Boxing Board of Control. But we'll come back to that in another video. So the second day he caught me again. And then I went back to the hotel that night. I thought to myself, I'm on my own here. There's no trainer. I need to make a plan. I'm not scared of anybody, and I can't back out of sparring Marcus Bayer because he's catching me with the body shots the whole time. So I decided to come up with a plan. Now I'm standing there, my hands there, nice. All I did, tuck in my right hand, my elbow. So I'd keep it there. Instead of standing there like hold up and straight up in front of him, I just tucked in my elbow and I was there. Bam, bam. Every time he hit me with a left uppercut, he caught me on the elbow. So that's a lesson I learned, guys, and you can also learn a lot from that. You don't have to get that body shot on the liver, because if you get a liver shot, very few people can take it. Many boxers have been dropped and have been knocked out. Many world-class boxers. We'll make a video on that as well, as to why the liver punch is so dangerous in boxing. But all I did is I was there. All I did was there. He couldn't catch me, guys, I promise you. And I was there for 2 weeks, and I did a great job. Marcus Bayer's trainer, his name is Uli. One day he said to me, because I was going hard in every sparring session, I was bullying Marcus Bayer. No disrespect, but I was bullying him. I was too strong for him. He was a WBC super middleweight champion, and I was just a nobody. I was an ex-WBU champion who's been banned from boxing because he was asthmatic. The British Boxing Board of Control said I couldn't use an inhaler and this and that. So I was going for Marcus Bayer. I hurt him, so a couple of times I could have destroyed him. His trainer came up to me one day. He said, because he was never talking, Uli, he never spoke to me. But he came to me this one day. He said to me, hey, I like your style. Tomorrow I want you to go hard with Marcus. Must go hard, please. Go hard, don't play. I like it. You don't have to ask me twice. Once is enough. And I went hard. I don't think Marcus Bayer enjoyed it, but you know what? He knew that he was preparing for a fight. and he needed tough sparring. So they were with myself and 2 other guys sparring with him. So he mixed it up and down, different styles, strong boxer, another boxer would give him speeds, stuff like that, you know. But that's just what I wanted to say. I want to tell you that, guys, that the left uppercut, it just came to my mind. That left uppercut from a southpaw stance. He just jab, boom, and he stepped in. It's not advisable to hit a punch like that, to throw a punch like that, because if I'm there, I can hit him with the right hook as he comes in, because his left hand is low. It gets a bit technical, but you know what I'm saying, guys. Oh, those are the good days. Those are the good days. Germany, they looked after me. What is it? Promoter's name? Sauerland Promotions. Good people. They looked after me. I sparred Marcus Bayer probably about 5 different occasions. Every time I went there, I sparred him for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, came back, and the next fight they call me. I go there 2 weeks, and I did my job, you know. So coming back to the video I was initially starting out, the combinations, guys. The jab, 1, 2, 1, 2 uppercut, basic punches, jab, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2 hook, 1, 2 hook. These are basic punches, guys, but if you execute them incorrectly, you're going to pay a price. Believe me, you're going to pay the price. Now let me give you an example. 1, 2 uppercut, okay? Now I'm there. 1, 2, boom. Mistake there. 1, 2, and then I go there. So I go there, 1, 2, and then I go there. The correct way is, when the left comes back, the right should go out. As the right comes back, the left uppercut should come up. You don't hit, boom, boom. Boxers do that, they do that, but the correct way is, you let your punches go like this, one after the other. See what I'm saying? Left hook, look at 1, 2. As the right hand comes back, because in that way you don't give your opponent a lot of openings. If I'm there, 1, I'm opened. 2, I'm open. And hook, you know. But if I'm there, 1, 2, there's not a lot of opening. Come back, left hook, 1, 2. Come back. There's not many openings, guys, so you got to follow the punches after the one after the other. Basic combination, guys. The 1, 2 left hook, the 1, 2 left uppercut. Those are 3 basic punches that you can do, and you can practice in the gym and do it correctly, guys. Don't do it, please. Like I said, don't do it sloppy. Do it on a bag many times, as often as possible, and talk to your trainer about it, and ask your trainer what he would suggest to you. Does he agree with me or not? It's fine. Do these combinations, guys, and these punches, and I can assure you, after that, everything else comes from that. You can go from there. 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. You know, 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. There's a lot, guys. I can go on and on and on, but I don't want to make it too complicated. So the fact of the matter is, speak to your coach, talk about it. In the gym, you want to learn boxing, you want to get better, you want to improve your style, because boxing is about hitting and not getting hit in return. It's like Floyd Mayweather said. I mean, Floyd has got a lot of haters. People hate him for this and that, but at the end of the day, he's the daddy, you know. So Floyd always said, he says boxing is about hitting and not getting hit in return, which is 100% correct, guys. You know, you don't want to take punches. You don't want to show your trainer, your opponent, or your fans how tough you are by taking punches. You don't want to take punches. You want to avoid all the punches and take as few punches as possible. So one day when you retire from your career, you can be as good looking as me. That's a joke, guys. Until next time, cheers.